Hello everyone, this is Claudia from Holistically Forward, and I have your fairy messages, or rather the messages from the Fae for the week starting Monday the 4th right through to Sunday the 10th of December 2017. And we're in the most magical month of the year, the month where we have the Jewel celebration here in the Northern Hemisphere, and which is the winter solstice, and in the Southern Hemisphere there is the summer solstice. We have the longest night of the year here in the Northern Hemisphere, and the Southern Hemisphere has the shortest night of the year. Okay, and also tomorrow we're starting Mercury retrograde, which now and then panics people because Mercury rules communication and information, and with that, of course, computers. You know, our phones, our laptops, everything to do with that. It rules awareness, logic, reasoning, thinking, and travel. So yes, there can be hiccups occurring during Mercury retrograde. That normally means things like delays during travel. Your plane could be delayed, your train or your bus, your luggage could be lost. There could be more traffic jams than usual. But the best thing to do is, hi Jan, the best thing to do during Mercury retrograde is to really just go with the flow. And to help you go with the flow, I have some crystals to introduce you. Now, Mercury rules communication. So one of the best crystals for communication is this one, and this is a blue lace agate. Hi, Jan. And this blue lace agate increases your ability to communicate on all levels. So if you have any kind of problems, or if you're expecting any kind of communication problems during Mercury retrograde, this is a fabulous stone to just help you through that. And so you don't get stressed out during Mercury retrograde, you can also use a smoky quartz. This looks like clear quartz on here, but it's actually smoky quartz. And that releases tension and enhances rational, realistic, and pragmatic thought processes. I've got this written down just so I tell you the correct stuff to the right. Crystal. Hi, Christina. I'm fine. I hope you're doing great as well. Hi, Fritha. It's lovely to see you all here. Now, this helps you reduce this helps reduce stress. So if you are caught up in any hiccups during Mercury retrograde, smoky quartz is your crystal. And also we have black tourmaline, and black tourmaline comes in all kinds of shapes and sizes. There's 3 of them here. And black tourmaline, it really eases stress and it protects you from external influences. So with other words, it really makes you objective, clear, logical, and rational. So the 3 of them are a fabulous combination to see you through Mercury retrograde and anything that might pop up. And another one to help you during Mercury retrograde is when you talk to someone or communicate in some way, make sure that you do it in a very kind manner and don't just expect that they will understand you. Because of the fact that Mercury rules communication, it could come to misunderstandings. So to help you, blue lace agate, and everything will become much clearer in the way you communicate. And especially if it's in writing, make sure that you reread your emails or your letters And you cross all the I's, no, you cross all the T's and dot all the I's just to make sure that there are no misunderstandings. All right, now let's go to our weekly reading. And this is for the week starting Monday the 4th, right through to Sunday the 10th of December 2017. And our card of the week comes from this beautiful deck, the Magdalene Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. It is truly beautiful and I highly recommend it if you're going to get an Oracle deck. Really, this is fabulous. Okay, and our card of the week is the Messenger. Talking about communication, hey? And the Messenger comes up. And my first thoughts on this are, do not shoot the messenger. So you will hear something that you would rather not hear. But instead of having a go at the person that says it, remember this video. Take a step back, really breathe, and let it sink in, because it's a message for you. It's a message for you to reflect upon. It's a message for you to really, let it sink in so that you can make changes in the way you handle things. Yeah, this card has come up before in it was one of the daily cards that came up, and I'm so glad you love the advice over communications with her. I hope it's helpful for you. When you hear something next week about something that makes you go, I don't want to hear this, think back to this video. Don't shoot the messenger. The messenger is just there to trigger something within you that will help you move forward. Okay, and as usual, we're going to have a 3-card reading. The first card is what will help all of us. The second one is what may hinder all of us. And the third card is what is our unrealized potential? What is there within us that we can draw on that we might not even be aware of? Okay, so what will help all of us is the Knave. Can you see that? That's the Knave of Wands. And here is your messenger. So the person delivering the message will be a young person, or a person that's extremely young at heart and in spirit. Now, this message will really hit home, and you probably won't like it at all, but do not shoot the messenger. The messenger is purely there to make sure that you get it. Basically, Spirit, higher self, is using this young person to deliver a message so that you get it. All right. And what may hinder all of us? It's the 6 of Cups. Hindering all of us will be when we start to reminisce about old times, and we don't want to look at the here and now and what is actually happening in our lives. So instead of facing up what you hear, from the messenger, you sort of just, go back into thinking, oh no, way back, everything was easier, everything was better. There were people around that loved me so much more. And it's just what you do to distract yourself, to actually make you focus on the message. no distracting yourself from the actual message next week, because it will really stop you moving forward. And our unrealized potential, what can we draw on? What is within us that we might not even be aware of? There we have the Eight of Swords. With all this reminiscing, all this just thinking about the past and not really wanting to move away from it, you have sort of built a wee prison for yourself. And it's self-imposed, but the thing is, you hold the key. You can release yourself from it and take the message you've been given. Where is it? Take the message you've been given by the young person, reflect on it, and then liberate yourself, because that is the way to do it. All right, let's try and recap this. We've got 3 crystals that will help you during Mercury retrograde. The first one is the blue lace agate, which is really, really helpful to communicate clearly on all levels. Then the second one is a smoky quartz, which releases tension, and so you can let go of stress, and it enhances rational, realistic, and pragmatic thought processes. And the third one is the black tourmaline, and that eases stress and protects you from external influences so that you can make clear, objective, logical, and rational thoughts. And our card of the week is the messenger. You're going to receive a message that you do not like it and you don't want to hear it really, but don't shoot the messenger. And this messenger is quite a young person, or a person that is very young at heart and in spirit. But don't forget, they're only there to give you this message so that you become aware of something. And that something is, you're stuck on the past. You're stuck on the past or on a person from the past. And it's time to come into the present moment so that you can face up to what reality is and what is actually happening right now. Because that way, and only that way, can you release yourself from your self-imposed prison. Can you see her being sort of, caught up in the thorns, but the thorns aren't actually sticking into her, and they are quite loose. She could free herself if she wanted to. You have the power to free yourself, to liberate yourself. Okay. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week. Thank you all for being here with me. And I really hope it helps you. And remember, blue lace agate is great for communicating on all levels. It makes you talk a lot, though, as you've noticed, and quite quickly too. So, but just remember, Mercury retrograde is nothing to be afraid of. It's actually really powerful energies happening, because it helps you to reevaluate your own life, to have a stock check, just to see what's going on. And this really does make you talk. Every time I have it near me, I'm like, so I'm going to put it somewhere else. So thank you all for being with me. Have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I'll see you all next week. Same time, same place, same channel. Thank you for being here. Bye. Mwah.